During the closing night of BTS's concert in Mexico, an atmosphere once filled with cheers and celebration suddenly turned intense and emotional when an unexpected moment was captured clearly on stage. Taehyung could no longer hold back his tears, but it was Jungkook's spontaneous reaction, immediately pulling his best friend into a tight embrace while gently wiping away his tears, that has now become a worldwide topic of discussion. What exactly was the sweet promise Jungkook whispered in the middle of that emotional moment that made Mexican armies scream hysterically and become even more convinced that a major revelation about their relationship may soon be introduced to the world? Stay here, because these unforgettable emotional seconds are about to reveal another side of their world tour journey that fans have never seen before. Watch the continuation of this video and don't miss it. Before we start, make sure you're ready to love this moments. Welcome to V Effect. The closing night of BTS's 2026 concert tour in Mexico was not merely the end of a musical performance, but an emotional climax that left a bittersweet mark on the hearts of everyone present. As soon as the final song echoed through the stadium and massive fireworks illuminated the night sky above, the atmosphere that had once been overflowing with energy suddenly shifted into a haunting silence. Thousands of light sticks continued glowing, yet the aura on stage felt unbearably heavy, as if time itself had slowed down to delay the members' departure. Taehyung, known to the world as V, stood frozen at the center of the massive stage while gazing at the sea of fans one last time during the final stop of the tour in the country. Deep sadness slowly became visible on his usually cheerful face, and little by little his emotional defenses collapsed as tears streamed down his flushed cheeks. Taehyung's crying was far more than ordinary emotion. It was a powerful expression of love for the fans in Mexico who had welcomed BTS with extraordinary warmth. As Taehyung's sobs became impossible to hold back, Jungkook immediately noticed his vulnerability and quickly crossed the stage to reach him. Without caring about the thousands of cameras pointed directly at them, Jungkook wrapped Taehyung in a tight and protective embrace at the side of the stage. The moment instantly sent waves of emotion throughout the entire stadium, not because of music, but because of the overwhelming emotional energy shared between the two global stars. Jungkook revealed an incredibly gentle side of himself, as he carefully wiped away the tears continuously falling from the corners of Taehyung's eyes using his own fingers. His actions looked so natural and sincere, perfectly illustrating how strong the bond between them truly was behind the dazzling lights of the entertainment industry. While continuing to hold Taehyung close, Jungkook appeared to whisper comforting words in an effort to calm his devastated friend, who was heartbroken at having to leave the atmosphere of Mexico behind. In a moment clearly captured by the stage microphones, Jungkook was heard softly promising that they would definitely return to Mexico someday. The words, "We will come back here again," instantly became a comforting mantra that was met with emotional cheers from the armies who heard the promise. That vow felt like a bridge of hope, reassuring everyone that the farewell that night was only temporary before a more beautiful reunion in the future. For Taehyung, every second he spent in Mexico became a collection of precious memories that he would lock deep inside his heart forever. He often expressed how meaningful the support from Mexican fans was, saying that the energy they gave felt different from anywhere else in the world. Every laugh, every cheer, and every emotional moment from this tour stop would undoubtedly become sweet memories for Taehyung whenever he longed for the atmosphere of Latin America in the future. The emotional scene on stage triggered an overwhelming reaction from the Mexican armies filling the stadium, as they screamed with excitement while also shedding tears over the touching interaction. Many felt convinced that what they had witnessed was not simply stage fan service, but a genuine display of love and affection between Taehyung and Jungkook. Fans became even more certain that their special bond was something beautiful worthy of being celebrated around the world. Many fans viewed the embrace and the wiping of tears as a symbol of courage to openly show a compassionate and deeply human side in front of a global audience. The thunderous reactions inside the stadium proved that support for their bond had never weakened, but instead grew stronger after seeing how protectively Jungkook cared for Taehyung. For armies, the pair represents an inseparable connection that has added a unique emotional color to BTS's career journey. However, professional responsibilities still called, and the iconic duo had to continue the next chapters of their world tour, alongside the other BTS members across many countries. Even though their hearts still seemed to remain in Mexico, The excitement of meeting fans in other parts of the world became their motivation to keep moving forward. The journey was still long, and every country they visited would receive the same love and dedication, although Mexico clearly held a very special place in their hearts. During the closing speeches that followed the emotional moment, the enormous stadium filled with tens of thousands of people suddenly fell completely silent. The silence felt intense yet respectful, as though everyone was giving BTS the space to express their deepest emotions. A heartbreaking atmosphere covered every corner of the venue, making the farewell feel far heavier than anyone had imagined. Fans felt as though they had spent far more time together with BTS than just a few concert nights, making the goodbye at the end of the event feel like a genuine loss. The short time spent during the concert somehow felt like thousands of hours filled with warmth and meaningful togetherness. Every word spoken by the members during their speeches was met with nods of agreement and tears from fans who simply did not want the night to end. Taehyung especially mentioned how deeply he had fallen in love with Mexico's colorful and meaningful traditions. From its rich cuisine and local music to the warmth and kindness of its people, everything had captured Taehyung's attention from the very first day BTS arrived there. His admiration for Mexican culture did not feel like simple politeness, but rather the sincere appreciation of someone who truly values art and human connection. Everything about Mexico left an unforgettable impression on the idol known for having such a sensitive and emotional heart. He repeatedly stated that Mexico felt like a second home to him, a place where he could freely express himself and be accepted exactly as he was. The love given by the Mexican public became an important emotional source of strength for Taehyung's happiness and mental well-being throughout the tour. Mexico will undoubtedly never be forgotten, and will always remain at the top of the list of places he hopes to revisit in the future. The concert experience in the country changed the way he viewed the relationship between idols and fans, proving that connection can transcend language and cultural barriers. The memory of tears shed on the closing night will forever remind him how beautiful it feels to be loved so sincerely by thousands of people. As the Mexico chapter of their journey came to an end, BTS now looks toward the future with confidence, as they continue the remaining stops of their world tour with renewed spirit. The image of Jungkook wiping Taehyung's tears will forever remain one of the most emotional and unforgettable moments of the 2026 tour. Now the world eagerly waits to see what surprises this phenomenal group will bring next, as they continue stepping onto grand stages across the globe. Do not let this precious moment pass without leaving your thoughts and love in the comments below. Share your feelings after seeing Jungkook sincerely comfort Taehyung, and tell everyone which part of the Mexico concert touched your heart the most. Your participation and support are the best way to show the world how strong our love is for the success and happiness of every BTS member throughout their long journey. To make sure you never miss exclusive news and in-depth analysis about every detail of BTS's ongoing world tour, be sure to follow this account and activate notifications right now. Let us continue supporting Taehyung, Jungkook, and the other members as they carry out this global mission with passion and triumph. Your support means everything in helping us continue creating quality content that celebrates true love and friendship on the world's biggest music stages. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.